Hey, everybody. Oops, what happened here? Okay. Let me bring everybody else on live.
Assistance and things like that. A lot of people don't know. No. If you file taxes, you can get money back. So,
what's going on? Okay, sorry about that. Hey, we are going live. Well, I am going live. Naomi's Creations. Check me out on Facebook. Angela Yolanda Posey is my personal page. You can join me there because I do lives there as well. Or Naomi's Creation, Naomi in Me Creations on Facebook. On YouTube, Naomi in Me Creations. On Etsy, Naomi in Me Creations.etsy.com is the shop to get this. Kits are available. Kits are available in any color. And the kits come with the wireframe for the angel wings. It comes with the markings on it where you're supposed to place the feathers at. And it comes with the mesh, everything you need. Comes with the zip ties, the rubber bands, the flower, and the bow. The material for the bow, or either I can do the bow for you. However, okay. So you need 38 feathers. Let me show you how to make the feathers. I already have bundles of the feathers already made just to save on time, but I'm going to show you how to make it. So you take your deco mesh. You're going to use 10 by 10 deco mesh. You cut it. I suggest you use a wood burner so that you're sealing the edges so that you don't have a lot of fraying because you do have to handle this a lot. You take it and you do it corner to corner. I need to try at 11 inches, but I cut it at 10. You do it corner to corner. You kind of fix your edges however you may want them to be. You make sure that when they fold over, they'll fold at some kind of point. If you have any fraying or anything that looks funny, you just... I hear a cat. Hush, baby. That's a cat. Leave her alone. Oh, my. Hope we don't have to bark the whole time. Hey, no, ma'am. Leave the kitten alone. We'll go outside in a minute and try to catch her. Come on. Come away from the door. Oh, my. She's going to just... 1 second. Just give me 1 second. No, ma'am. Come on, Minnie. That's our friend. Don't bark at her. You're going to scare her. She might not have a home. No, ma'am. No. No. I'm checking it out. No. Go back. No, ma'am. Can I say no? What's wrong with you, baby? No, ma'am. Go back. Go. Go. Both of y'all. Go. We don't do that. Go. Hey, go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. And I do apologize, but there is a little... He's not a little cat. That's a pretty big cat. The cat is bigger than my dog. And it's orange and white. It's beautiful on my porch. And it's just meowing. I think it has my house confused with its home. So I'm not going to try to rescue it and bring it in or anything. But it's going to drive my dogs crazy. So you have your 10 by 10. And you've cut it in 10-inch um, squares. And so you take it, you fold it in half, corner to corner. I think she or he hears me in here talking, and they've got to be apart. And so then you take it and you're going to scrunch it up the middle to the point. Then you're going to get something that looks like this. That looks like that. Put your finger underneath and bend it down. So this is what you'll have. Looks like a wing. You pull it up a little bit in the center. Take your rubber band. And do about 3 or 4 wraps. So then you have this angel wing. Sideways angel wing. But we're going to turn it into an angel feather. So we're just going to fold it. Whatever side is, whichever. You just fold it in. And there you have your feather. Nice, neat feather. And you can play with it. Position it however you want it to be. But you have your feather. Let me put my glasses on and see who's joined us. How you doing? Oh, I'm very well. We can discuss you buying a wreath, but other than that, it'll be inappropriate because this is my live wreath tutorial. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm making a angel wing wreath, and you can check out my page, Naomi and Me Creations on Facebook, or you can check out my Etsy shop, Naomi and Me Creations.etsy.com, where I sell wreaths. But other than that, no. So again, we folded it in half, we scrunched it up, and now we're just gonna fold it over our finger, pull it up a little bit so we get a little edge to rubber band off, lay it flat, roll it over. And so there we have it, a wing. And so I've already done those, but I just wanted to do a few with you so that you would know when you get the kit. So when you get the kit, you'll get a roll of mesh and some extra pieces, because it does take more than one roll of mesh. And with some of the extra that you get, you'll have about a good 16 inches. I want you to make a cruffle. And that cruffle is going to be for your bow in the back of your wreath. So again, fold it up, scrunch up to the point, bend it over my finger, and pull up on her. I think she needs some help to go home. Either she hears me talking, she sees the light, or she feels the heat from under the door, because that's the same spot that the mouse ran into my house from on the porch. So it's something about that porch. I gotta check it out. Maybe put something under the door so they're not feeling the heat go up from up under there. But it's not terribly cold outside, so I don't know what she's looking for, but I'm definitely going to try to help her. But I want her to have the opportunity to help herself too, you know. Oh, so I have 2 people watching on YouTube. Awesome. Hello. Please feel free to chat. Y'all have to excuse Miss Minnie. Okay. So again, we folded the corner. Hey, no ma'am, no. We folded the point down. And from the end, we're just going to take our thumb, place it here, place your thumb right here, and just kind of squeeze and pinch at the same time to pinch up to that corner. You get the corner, you lift, you place your other finger, your pointy finger up under there, and you bend over. You pull it forward. You take a rubber band and you wrap it so that it doesn't come undone. You place it flat. Make sure it's laying how you want it to lay, because if it's not, you can kind of make a little bit of adjustments before you fold it over onto itself like this to make a feather. So you had a wing, you made it into a feather. Okay? Last one that we're going to do together, then we're going to go ahead and put this together. And again, you can get the kit for this at my Etsy shop, or you can message me on Facebook and you can definitely get a kit. So, taking your square and folding it onto itself, stretching it, and you can kind of shape it here too, because you'll see some of them will be shaped kind of funny, and you'll know that you didn't quite have it in a way that you might have wanted it here. So take your thumb, put it down, and just pinch up till you get to the point. Index finger underneath. You about to get in trouble. You definitely about to get in trouble because you're not listening. No, ma'am. She don't want to play. She don't want to talk. She's scared. She got something going on. Leave her alone. And she's bigger than y'all. So you don't want to go out there and get beat up. Okay, so we have the nice little loop that we're looking for. And we just wrap the loop. You don't have to get it real tight. Lay it down. And there you have it. So, from that point, you don't need your rubber bands anymore. You're done with the rubber bands. You need zip ties. And I normally have little smaller ones, but this is what I have right now. So, you'll need 38. You'll need 38 zip ties, 38 feathers. And your feathers, the placement is really, really important. And what you have to remember with this and doing an angel wing is that what you do on one side, you got a left side and you have a right side. Whatever you do on one side, you mirror it and do the same exact thing on the left side. It's very, very important, because if you do something different, your wings are going to be lopsided and funny looking. So, and the next thing that you want to do is make sure that your wings are always facing inward. So this one is facing inward and this is facing inward. So you wouldn't want to face them outward. That would be awkward. It wouldn't look right. It'll look like a misshapen angel. Okay? So on your kit that you get, the wing wreath will be marked. I'll either put glue dots where you're supposed to put your wings, or there'll be a marking of some kind of little paint or something will be on your wreath. Some of them are done different ways for different colors on the kits. So you just place your zip tie on. Stick whichever feather you've decided to go with in there. Make sure it's facing inward. And tie it down. Now you are going to need some cutters, some scissors or something to cut that off. Then you'll do the same thing on the other side. sometimes you'll need some pliers or something to help pull your zip tie into place. And then cut. First one, cut, cut. The next one is going to go right on top. The next two. Young lady, please be quiet. So right above the other one. Same on this side. Make sure it's facing inward. This one I prefer to put on the top because it's a little more curly. So I'd rather put the curlier ones, the ones that have the serious curl from when it got closer to the middle of the mesh roll up towards the top where it can bend and have that curve for the wing. Whereas these would stick straight out and the other ones would kind of bend. So you can be mindful of that when you're doing them as well. So the next two go on the inner and outer, both sides, inner and outer. I think the person may have found their cat because I hear somebody outside talking. But if any of you all know me, y'all know I love animals. So after I finish this live, I gotta go check that little fella out, little girl out, and see what's going on. Make sure it's gonna be all right. See if it has some tags, or I don't know if I want to feed her because then she might not go home. But I mean, if push comes to shove, I'll have a new member of my family. Another thing you want to be very mindful of when placing your feathers is making sure that you're layering properly and covering the mechanics that you left behind. So as I place the next set, I want to make sure that they cover up what they're supposed to cover up here really good. And then sometimes if something is looking too bare or thin, you might have to push it down, slide it up, that type of thing. And it looks crazy at first, like it's not going to come together, but I promise you it will. It's a lot of work, but it looks really good in the end. And these can be used for baby showers, to go on graves. They can be used um, at funerals, memorials, all types of things. They make great, great gifts. So the next ones are going to be just these two right here on the inner bars, right on the crossbar. Mm. Be careful, because one time I was pulling on one of these, a thinner one, and it broke, and my hand flew back, and I punched myself in the face. So be careful. And so the wreath kit comes with the zip ties, rubber bands, the wreath, the mesh. It comes with one piece of floral, 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 one flower, and it comes with a ribbon for your bow. These will also make really great Mother's Day presents, because, like, your mom is your angel. So, this is what we have so far. Looks pretty good to me. Your wings will come down like that. And so for the next one, we have three. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3 on my side. It's okay to be quiet. Hush. Minnie, zip it. Zip it. Okay. Minnie's not going to zip it. Minnie's going to say what she want to say. And so if you get this kit, you can always come back to the video as a tutorial. You won't be stuck out there by yourself. But it's really easy, really simple to follow. Some of these. So when you have 3, I like to do the outer, the inner, and then the middle. So it's that layered look. And remember, you definitely want to hide your mechanics. So when we place it here, it should hide this. Should hide this right here. same on the other side. Okay, so for the next four, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just on the two outer bars. I just prep my zip ties on there, not closing them down tight, but just closing them about halfway, enough room so that you can squeeze the head of the feather down to make it easier for you. Okay, outer, inner, outer, inner, outer, inner, outer, inner, so that you have that nice feathered look that we're going for. That cat went home. Honey, hush. Hush. She don't like people that talk to her like that. Be quiet. Well, she definitely don't want to play with you acting like that. I used one that I should have saved towards the top right here. But it's okay. So you see how it's starting to form? And this is a lighter lavender purple. You could have used we could have used a darker purple. So now we're gonna do 4 on this side. Outer, inner, outer, inner. Excuse me. Remembering you should be covering your mechanics as you go. Hey, Jessica. My little cousin. I haven't seen her in forever. Call me and let me know how Under Iris is doing. I see people watching, but ain't nobody talking to me. What y'all eat for dinner today? I haven't eaten anything. And it look like it's gonna be too late for me to go and grab something. Which one of y'all could bring me something good? Some vegetables. I really want some cabbage. If like one of my aunties or something is listening, I want some cabbage or some greens. So she is coming together really nice. She's really looking like an angel. Look at that. She's looking really, really nice. So we got 6 more each side to add on. I think 3, 3, and 3. Yeah. So 6 more on each side. So we're going 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And this middle section right here will be our bowl, our flowers, whatever we want to add in here. Now, if you want your feathers to come down further into it, you don't have to put them on a crossbar like I have them labeled. You can put them on the inner bar in case your bow is small or whatever, or something showing. You can push them down and be able to adjust them, or you can pull them out towards the bar. So that's always a great option. So you can do 3 on this side of the bar, 3 on that side of the bar, or 3 on the bar. Up to you. So again, I'm just placing the zip ties to make everything easy, because this doesn't have to be a long process. I think this is my shortest time ever. And these wreaths can come in multicolors. You can have two or three colors, four colors. Every excuse me, every feather can be different if you choose. It's all on what you like. All on what you like for it to be. It can be ombre. Ombre would be nice to start out at the tips with a darker color and work your way up into a medium color till you get to like your really lights going right into a white. That would be nice. Okay. So that's all the zip ties you'll need, unless you're gonna zip tie your wreath on. I mean your bow on. So or your floral. I don't know why that word sounded so funny earlier. Now it sounds right. Y'all, I have the ashiest hands ever. So sometimes you'll see me grabbing some lotion because of my job, I wash my hands all day long. And so they absorb oils and lotions, and I can lotion up and be ashy again in a little bit because I have to wash my hands and put sanitizer on my hands all day long. All day long. It's crazy. Okay, so let's finish up. So three, outer, inner, middle, outer, inner, middle. If you can find those really curly ones, they're great right here on the top. So a couple of those really curly ones, like four of those. That's a curly one. And this is a good curly one. Some not working. Oh, here they go. Here we go. All right. So for the outer, the curly, because that's going to be your arch going around your So right down in here. One. Make sure you're facing them the right way. Same thing again. The top one is going to be your most curliest. The only thing about putting them all on at once, you got to make sure you're grabbing the right tie. Because if you grab the wrong one, you're going to have another tie stuck up under something after you've already tied it off. It's going to be a waste of a tie because you're going to have to cut it out of there and use another tie, which will just be a learning curve. There's nothing wrong if it does happen. You just correct it, move forward differently. All right, now we got to have 6 to do on the other side. Outer, outer, inner, or either inner, outer, in the middle. The middle is going to be the last. So inner, make sure your feather is facing the right way and it's complementing the space it's about to go into. Nope, outer we're going to use a curly. She doing what she want to do, and that's all right with me. I should have 3 more. I'm only seeing 2. And I had 3 a few minutes ago. So where are my other ones at? Hmm. I had the 3 just a second ago. So what's going on? That's 2. Here she is. She's stuck on there. So the last ones. Here's the inner. And again, you want to make sure every feather complements the space that it's going in. The outer is going to be the curly piece. Your friend went home. Be quiet. She didn't like how y'all were talking. Y'all weren't talking like friends. She decided to go. Don't blame her. I wouldn't want to hang around no place where somebody was talking to me all crazy. All right, and the inner. Okay. So here we have the wing base. And why are you moving? You are not supposed to move. That means I didn't tell you. Down tight enough. There we go. Happens. It happens. You just have to go back and check. So this is the wing base. The angel wings. Purple angel wings. So now is what we're going to do with it. I'm looking at her. She doesn't have a lot of fraying, so I don't have to do a lot of clipping. But if you see any little pieces, you can just go ahead and trim off anything that bothers you, doesn't represent your work. And then some of it, like the little foil pieces that hang out, they look good. So you don't have to clip those. They only add. Okay. So next I have this purple flower that we're going to add in. It has 5 stems, so we're going to split it. And I've bent it so that it'll lay in kind of like this around the bow. And this is the look I'm kind of going for here. And this can be zip tied in right down the middle. You can also bend this. You can cut this. You can work it exactly how you need it to be to get the look you would like. This is the look I like. So I'm going to cut this little tail off if I can get it off. A lot of times my hands don't do it, but it did it today. Okay. Take a zip tie. And tie it down. And I'm just going to tie it on the middle bar. Probably should have tied on the lower, but I'm going to tie it on the middle bar because that's what works for me in my mind. And any adjusting will have to come after that. Just around that. So there's the flower. The flower's wire. After you get it zip tied in, you can bend it to go how you want it to go. Spread it out so that it looks nice and wild and complements your wings. Everything needs to complement. If it's not complementing, it doesn't need to be there. Okay. So there we have it on the floral. Now we need to add in a bow. So that's our floral, and we'll make our bow to go with it. Pull out my bow maker. Our friend is back. I hear our friend out there talking. Minnie, you can't. You can't do that. Gotta be quiet. So what I've done is I've just dovetailed it. And then I have to decide exactly like how long do I want the ribbon tails to be. At least the first and the second ribbon tail can probably be kind of long. I don't want to take away from the angel wings. So I'm thinking about 12 inches. If not, I mean, if you cut too much, you can always cut it down, but you can't add to it. So let's do that. Let's do 12. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12-inch tail. And I'm going to do 6 loops of this white as the background and the base. And the reason why I'm doing that on the white is because we don't have any other white on there. And we have a lot of purple. We have a lavender purple wreath, and then we have lavender branches of flowers coming. So we need to break the purple, then reintroduce the purple back in. And then that will really make the wreath pop and stand out. So since this is a tight space, we don't need a big bow. We don't need 7-inch loops. I'm going to say we go 4 or 5. So I'm going to say we go 5 on the white, and then on all the others, 4. Because the white needs to stand out as a background again before we reintroduce and brings all the purples back inside. And with this, you can bring different shades of purples in. You can bring other colors that aren't even purple in. It's just up to you and what you decide and what your customer wants, or if it's personal, what you want. Oh, this is coming out to be wrinkled because it's at the end. I don't like that. We can smooth it out. So yesterday or the other day when I was on, I was telling you guys about a friend of mine's named Maha. Oh, I might get me some cabbage. I love cabbage. Maybe it'll be made fresh. I love it. So a friend of mine's named Maha that went to dental college with me. Very sweet young lady. She got married. Um, was it right after dental hygiene college or during? She might have gotten married during college or directly afterwards. But anyway, her husband's family lives in Gaza, and they are a victim of whatever's going on there, the war situation. And his family had to be evacuated from the area because of the war, and they are living some kind of camp in a tent in the freezing cold, no heat, barely getting food, that type of thing. So they started a GoFundMe here to try and get his parents out. And so she did give me the information. I didn't have it to give to you all the other day, but I do have it today. So the information for that GoFundMe to help Maha's in-laws get out of Gaza is https semicolon // GoFund.me /B as in boy 033 D as in dog D as in dog 89. So this is the information. I'll put it up. Anybody has a heart to help them out, you can always see this, and you can always give if you have a heart to give. And like I said earlier in one of my lives, if you don't have a heart to give, and it may not be that you don't have the heart to give, because I mean, times are just hard for everybody right now. And if you have the heart to give, but you just don't have the finances, we can always give a word of prayer. We can pray for them. We can we can even fast on their behalf. Like, give up something, go to God, ask God for help, because it'll be some organization, some person who is financially able to help that comes along and help. But they definitely need our prayers. Everybody needs prayers, right? So doesn't hurt to give out prayers. But they are taking anything right now. You can sacrifice the cost of a cup of coffee and donate that. Like, if each person donates a cup of coffee, they can get out of here, out of there. They can get to better conditions. You can donate a candy bar, a fast food meal. We're going to do four tails on this one at 4 inches, because we want this bow to be nice and full. And remember, I do sell the wreath kits in my Etsy shop, Naomi and Me Creations. Etsy.com. If you're a person who would love to have this for yourself, for your loved one, for a baby shower, for an anniversary, for a mom, I make male themed ones as well. Um, for memorial, for dad, for whomever, for a nursing home, for a hospital, anything. Great for cancer patients. If you would love to have one of these and you don't want to make one, visit my Etsy shop. I'll make it for you. I really don't like to put this one in because it's kind of sticky at the bottom, but I'm just going to make loops for the bow with this one. This is one I will not buy again. It's beautiful, but I would not buy it again. So I'm going to make it short right here so you don't really see that part, but I'll make the loops. Little girl, hush. Let's do 4 loops on this today as well. I'm loving the number 4 today for some reason. And I'm not going to make a tail with this. I'm just going to cut it right here so that we don't really see it. I don't like the way it looks. Dovetail it, fold your ribbon in half. Then you have a folded end and you have the wired end. You want to take your scissors and put them at the folded end and cut up towards the point. And that'll give you a beautiful, elegant dovetail that's fit for any occasion. You can't ever go wrong with a dovetail. It just works. Again, we're still doing 4-inch bows, loops. I'm only going to do 2 on this one because we got a lot of prints working. Or maybe I should still do 4. I'm going to still do 4. So, no matter where you're listening from, if you have family reunions, events, dance parties, anything coming up, business going on, you could just think of something that you would like. Maybe a printed Mother's Day, maybe something printed for Mother's Day. Check out Dria's Custom. Wait a minute. Yeah, Dria Customs. Dria Customs. She makes everything. She can make the calendar with the pictures for Mother's Day. She can make your t-shirts. She can make the mugs, your business cards, your business flyers, yard signs, party over here, Nana's 89th birthday, somebody's 21st birthday. I mean, she can do it all. Check her out. She's located here in South Carolina, but the big but is she can ship to you. Like, use her. Small business, you get intimate attention that you need. She'll make sure you're well taken care of. Fast service. And that's Drea Customs with a K. And she's Drea Customs with a K on all social media platforms. All social media platforms. DREA Customs KUSTUMS on all social media platforms. Located in South Carolina. The number is 864-871-1454. And by the way, you can also reach Naomi and Me Creations at 864-800-3003 for business. For business, please. Okay, let me get a zip tie. Not a zip tie. Let me get a Chanel stem. But you can use a zip tie as well. So we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's use 6 colors. I'm gonna add in a little loop, a little purple and white loop. I don't know what's going on with that little guy. That's going to bother me tonight with him being outside. But I don't have a way to bring him inside. Like, I don't want to put him in a cage because I don't know him. I don't want him to come in here and tear up everything. That's bothering me. I gotta go outside and see is it cold or what's going on because I can't take it. So we're going to make an extra long zip tie for this. Put them together, cross them like an X at the tip, and just wrap them around each other really tight. Young lady, be quiet. She don't want to play with you. She's in trouble. And you're not offering any help. You shouldn't be talking. Unless you're trying to go out there and offer help. That's not chasing her away. So you want to pull on that. Make sure it's not going anywhere. I'm going to stand up for this. Also, whenever you have your mesh, when you get to the end and it's really, really curly, you're going to take like the last 16 to 20 inches after you've made like 30 something cuts and just cruffle up the last piece. And to cruffle, you make a curl, wrinkle it up, and this you're going to put in the back of your bow. I just like to do it. If it's not your thing, don't do it. But I love it. Um, I don't know. Somebody suggested it one day on something, and I tried it, and I've been loving it ever since. So you take your pipe cleaner, stick it down into the bowl, cross over. You get to your midpoint. Place your thumb there on the top. Pull that around. Make sure you're even. Oh, we probably didn't need to do that. I'm thinking about me making one of my regular bowls to go on a pole or on a mailbox or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to place the cruffle inside. Grab it close. When you have it secure, everything's not going to go anywhere. You grab it in the back and you push with your free hand. And with your hand that has the ties, you twist. You get this nice and tight. But don't twist it so much that your thing breaks. You don't want to do that. And once you get it on, you can fluff it up and make it look good. But that is a good looking bow. That bow looks so good. That bow looks good. Okay, let's bring our wings back. Already with our floral in place. So we find our tails, place them down, and add your tie. And your backing matches, and you just pull it down. If something is sticking out and it's not looking good, like I'm not feeling this the way this is looking right here, we can take that and bend it down, give it a bend to pull it and shorten it. So then we're gonna loop the zip tie around it. hmm So it shortens it. And that's a lot better. That's the look we're going for here. We pull this up tight, tight, and we drop it. Don't drop it. You're gonna pull it up tight. Pull it up tight and twist it off. You don't need this much. One would have done. I wasted. But at any rate, you want to make sure it's on there. So it's not going anywhere. Cut that off because it's just extra. Tuck it in and tie it. Finished product. And it's beautiful. Now you just play with your tails. Get your ribbon, your loops, and everything just how you want it. It's a little fly net. Get everything just how you want it. These can hang down. We can cut them. This all depends on what the customer likes. But that's it. A finished product, y'all. Angel wings. Angel wings. Lift you up so you can see. There you are. Better angle. Angel wings in a bow. And you can choose any ribbon selection that you like. Doesn't have to be this one. Your customer might not like one like this type of selection, but this was just to give you an idea today on your angel wings. Okay, well, good night. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. Hey, sissy. I don't know if you're still watching, but these are angel wings. This bow can be adjusted. And so my sissy is on, and she does taxes. I told you all about her earlier. And she's going to forward her information to me tomorrow so that I can make sure you have the number and everything. I can give you my personal testimony real fast. I was doing my taxes myself, getting myself back. Nice little chunk of change. I was really happy. So she decided to look at them and she said, I tell you what, you do your taxes, see what you come up with. I do your taxes, see what I come up with. She did my taxes and she was able to get me back a considerably larger amount than I was able to get myself back using those free services online. Um, and she stands behind her work. She's not going to do anything illegal that's going to have her or you getting audited. She does businesses. She does personal taxes, even if you have a small business like mine. I'm definitely using her. She's going to keep everything in track for me. She's already told me things to do and to keep. There's and I would not have even thought of. So she's used to dealing with businesses. You don't have to be in her area. You can contact her when I give you the information at a later date, and she'll tell you what she needs from you. She'll get everything going. But she's good. You'll use her year after year after year. You'll refer her year after year after year. So and you don't have to be here in South Carolina. You can be anywhere. She can do taxes for any state in the United States. She can do taxes. She can do it for any business, big or large. And so if you need her tax information, be quiet. You can inbox me and I'll make sure you get her phone number and everything. But I will have everything, the number, her business number, and everything available for you guys before the end of the week, at least by tomorrow. You can contact me on Facebook. My personal Facebook page is Angela Yolanda Posey. My business Facebook page, be quiet and hush your mouth, is Naomi in Me Creations. On YouTube, Naomi and Me Creations. On Etsy, Naomi and Me Creations.etsy.com. So go check me out. Go ahead and buy my shop out for Valentine's Day. As you can see, my wall is full of Valentines. Let me show y'all. Full of Valentines. So get these Valentine's wreaths, spring, St. Patrick's Day, golf. I have hangers and everything. Go ahead and visit my shop. I'm running a sale right now at my shop. 25% off. And also, with any wreath, you get a matching bow for your mailbox. You get a matching bow that can go on your lantern. You can add it to another wreath, like a grapevine wreath, and give it away for free. So, let me show you over here. I got a wall full of wreaths. Valentine's wreaths. And these Valentine wreaths, I only have one that actually says Valentine's Day. So these are everyday wreaths. Love, anniversary, gift, nursing home, hospital, kids, him, her, adult, birthday, whatever. They simply just represent love with the cutest things in the world. So make sure you get them. Buy me out. I'll appreciate it. And let me show you YouTube. So I have a wall of beautiful Valentine wreaths, some little bit of spring. I'm starting my spring now, starting my St. Patrick's Day, and have one sports golf ready right now. But I am working on filling up my Etsy shop. So y'all make sure to visit my Etsy shop. If you use my link to go directly to Etsy, I believe you get a discount. If you don't want to go through Etsy, because Etsy is more than coming through me directly, because I have to pay fees and there's a whole lot of stuff going on with Etsy. And Etsy is a good medium. Don't get me wrong. I love the opportunity to use Etsy, but it costs more to go through Etsy. So come to me through me directly, and I can get you a wreath. Don't look at my hair. I didn't want y'all seeing me, but hey, it's me. But I'm gonna go ahead and check out and get myself ready for bed and work tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Please join me tomorrow. I wanted to do 3 today, but we did do 2. So I'm happy and proud about that. Um, and so I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll make some more wreaths. We'll do some more crafting. And we'll have some more conversations. So let me know what y'all make for dinner tomorrow and share with me. All right. Good night.
assistance and things like that. A lot of people don't know you can file taxes. You can get money back. So,
Oh.
Okay. Sorry about that.